You have an easy par 5 to start off with, and you got a brutish par 4 right after that. It gives and it takes. But at the end of the day, you just cannot wait to play it, no matter how good you play or how poorly you play, because it's so much fun being out there. You kind of sometimes get lost that, I'm not playing that great, but man, I feel like I'm in heaven right now. It's great.
We're going to take you out to number 12 now. Okay, we mentioned this before. There does appear to be a rivalry forming here. Henny, what more can you tell us?
Oh, Andrew, as this player tracks up through their career, they're looking at earning trophies, prize money, getting into new events. But today, on the line, there is nothing but pure pride.
Okay, Henny, this rivalry should really spice up our week. This is a 9-iron on the way. I don't know if that one's going to come back. Wow, he's going to like that one.
This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now. Only a few shots off the pace. This one's tracking towards the hole, I feel.
We're back. Time to have more live play. If this putt drops, we've got a tie at the top. Henny is right there.
This is a 12-footer here.
Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left. Requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour.
These par putts, they keep around going.
The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. This putt coming up is for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
That's a really nice shot. Time for the second shot here at 15. Wow, you gotta love that shot here at 15, and a birdie chance is on the way.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
That putt goes in, and for the first time in this event, our featured player moves ahead of his rival. He is now at 4 under par for the event. We're on the tee at 16. That's another green in reg.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
This putt for a birdie. The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow. Xander Schauffele is trying to make a move on the leaderboard. He just made a birdie and is only 2 off the lead. This one appears to be fairway bound. Here's the second on 17.
Oh, this took a bad bounce to the left.
Not much good that we can say about that shot. Henny has been walking all day. What do you see in this lie?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
What a beautiful leave right there.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
3 feet left.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. Remember the first round? You'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our coverage of the Genesis Invitational continues. It's the second round coming your way. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. 5 under par for our featured player as we start our day. Let's get out to number 5. This is a bomb.
I thought it was going to hang on, but nope.
Sitting at 6 under. Just off the fairway, and what a beautiful shot. Really well done.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Has he holed it?
All right, let's get right back out to the action. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. John, give us a read on this putt.
It looks like this one will move left to right.
That starts off on a good line.
The putt goes in, and our featured player extends the lead.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. Now over to the tee of the par 3 6th hole.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Not super tight, but a makeable putt. This putt is from 16 feet away.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
That looked good all the way. We've got this putt at 11 feet. Well, that one was a bit firm. That's a bogey on the scorecard, and you don't want to give the rest of the field any hope. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Here's Matty Fitzpatrick setting up his next shot. 3 shots off the lead. This one looks like it's come out pretty clean. That was a beauty, right against the hole. Let's return to live play now. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Well, this one's right at the pin.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. I like the looks of this. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. All right, let's see if all that practice on the putting green pays off here. From there, you'll take it.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
After finishing that hole, our featured player in first place with Tommy Fleetwood in second. Halfway through, and they are in first place entering the weekend.
Just the narrowest of margins in that lead. A lot of players lurking.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's the third round at Riviera Country Club. The Genesis Invitational is coming up next. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. You can really feel the energy on the grounds today. Someone is going to take it low. All the thrilling action is right here on 2K Sports.
And breathe. It avoided the rough.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
This is a 9-iron on the way. That's a textbook swing on the approach shot. A putt from 9 feet.
It's an eagle putt.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Trying to calm himself down after that eagle's last. Nicely done.
That is going to work. On the green, that's always mission number 1.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? Well, this one looks like it's going to break a long way. And gets that putt of distance to go.
All right, let's get back to the action. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
Ooh, that was close. A 3-footer coming up. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. This hole is a par 4. A lot to like about that one.
No, that wasn't a very friendly kick now, was it?
Tough one to dial in.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
And Matty Fitzpatrick now setting up with this look.
Out of the sand. He needs this one to save par. Henny, tell us about this putt.
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
He gets that one to drop in for par. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Lining up the birdie putt here. That's a lovely looking stroke. Oh my. Currently at 10 under par overall.
Only 18 holes remain, and our featured player is in first place.
Lots of good playing out there. 1 round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
And now to the play on the 14th. He'll need to keep that razor sharp focus if he wants to carry this lead all the way to the end. The club choice is a 6-iron. Beautiful shot from our leader. An opportunity now to get to 13 under par. That one goes to the bottom of the cup. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader.
Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Ooh. 4 feet to the cup. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
This is a 9-iron on the way. That's a good one to build momentum on. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. And it drops. That's the 4th birdie of the day. Time now for the par 5 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
This is the 3rd. Not a bad result right there. Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. That's a tap-in par. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. Time for the tee shot at 18.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
It's all on the line right here. A putt to be the champion of the Genesis Invitational. A putt drops, and we have our champion at the Genesis Invitational.
And nothing better than winning at illustrious Riviera Country Club alongside some of the great names in golf.
What a tremendous win for our featured player. And Henny, I feel that the rivalry gave them a little bit of extra juice to close out this win.
Oh, undoubtedly, Andrew. I was so impressed with this player. Not only for the level of golf they put on display, but the level of confidence. It's onwards and upwards from here.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Opening round coverage of this exciting event is about to begin. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Beam. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. There's great anticipation in the air, and we're delighted to have you with us as we begin this next event on 2K Sports. Now to the fourth. Before we get into all of today's drama, let's check in with Henny Koyak, as there's some word developing that our featured player has formed a rivalry with Max Homa. Gee, that's brave of them.
It is brave indeed, Luke, because Max Homa may appear all friendly and sweet, but he loves to win. And I just wouldn't want to be going up against him, let alone in a rivalry. It's going to be so tough out there today.
Thanks, Henny. That's lovely intel. I'll be interested to see how our featured player goes against Max Homa, because he's very smart with a chirp of his own. If he can hold this, he'll move inside the top 10 here. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The fifth hole at Playa Sayona, Rich, certainly makes up for what little was on option at the fourth.
Luke, I believe the name of this hole is Diablo Feo, the ugly devil, because this thing is dastardly. It's ghastly. Bunkers down the right-hand side off the tee. Water all the way down the left-hand side, the entire length of the hole. I wish I knew exactly the best way to play this hole. I don't, but I do know that 5 is a pretty good score.
And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Surely it's going to.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. I will take that also into the top 5 now. And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. Well, the 6th tee shot here really requires a beauty.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot, because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
Wonderfully played. What a year, with 5 victories already this season.
Nicely done.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, a 9-foot chance here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
This player is putting for fun.
And now 4 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, after using the driver for a few of the holes, Rich, it's time to get back to the long irons, I see, off the tee at 7.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
So close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 8th hole, Rich, a spectacular par 4 here at Playa Sayona.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Well, this one's come out on a good line.
That was a line. Looking nice. Oh, no.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Oh, what a putt. And he moves to 5 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And that there is the completion of a very nice day's work. Has the lead, Rich.
They're in a great spot, but no time to get complacent. There's still a lot of golf to play, and they need to continue to make birdies in order to finish ahead.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.